What's up? This is Mike from RKM Training, and this is a gear review for Hard to Hurt on the Revgear Micro T Mini Tie Pads, or the Revgear Mini T Micro Tie Pads. It's either the Micro T Mini Tie Pads or the Mini T Micro Tie Pads. It's one of those things. I don't know. It's the small tie pads from Revgear. Full disclaimer before we get started, as always with Hard to Hurt, with our gear reviews, we let you know we didn't buy these. These were given to us by the guys out at Revgear. But we're going to give you an honest gear review nonetheless. As you guys know, we like to review gear that we've had for a while. We've had these for about 6 months. I use these personally every day for adults, teens, kids, kickboxing, self-defense training, even just some fitness stuff. I use these for a lot of different reasons, and I hold them up all day long. That's a little difficult with a full-size pair of tie pads that can get old. I do have to pull out the other ones every once in a while when I get a really strong kicker, someone with really powerful kicks. I still want a little more weight to help absorb that. But these have stood up to pretty much everything. We've done flying knees, big hard knees, big round kicks. I like them because they're a lot more agile. I can clinch with a person and let them throw knees from the clinch or elbows from the clinch. I can have them kick inside, outside, a lot faster than I can move the bigger tie pads around. I'm a small guy, so I'm 5'5", 145, if that gives you a point of reference. So these are basically like normal tie pads for me. The only downside to them is when I asked Revgear about a pair of small tie pads, this is pretty standard. This is not a knock on Revgear. This is all small tie pads. They're shorter, but they're not narrower. The problem I have, and I've run into this to myself, I have a really short shin. When someone holds two tie pads next to each other, it's really hard for me to land and not clip the instep of my foot a little bit on the back edge of the furthest pad. So for the kids, a lot of times I'll just use one. One upside to them being so small and light is that kids can use them. My 8-year-old son, he can hold them for kids in the class. He'll hold two and use them like this. He holds them like focus mitts. Sometimes I'll give each kid one. They've used them for like push kicks and teep kicks, hold them here. And we've used them just for like fun games and drills. They're lightweight. They can toss them around. And these things have really held up. I don't see this thing coming apart anywhere. It has a single strap and a sturdy handle. And I don't tie them down real tight. I generally kind of set them right there and squirm my hand in there and flex and grab. And I've never had to adjust them. They've never come undone. The Velcro is still in great shape. These pads are really well made, from the printing and the coloring on them. The stitching is really strong, shows no signs of coming undone, and these things have seen a lot of abuse. The handles and strap are both very robust, very strong. We use these in the kids class every day. The kids like to hold them. The kids like to kick them. They use them in games and drills. They've just been very versatile around the gym. You can keep coming up with uses for them. I use them to mark locations for relay races. I use them as things to jump over. I use them as things to punch and kick. They've just been a great addition to the gym. And even in my adult stuff, I'm able to hold these while a person is clinching, while I'm clinching with a person, so they can deliver knee strikes and elbows. I've even used these when I'm shooting like one of those pad holding videos with my female clients that are taller than me, and I don't want to look silly on camera. So that's our review of the Revgear Micro Mini T Micro Mini Tie Pads. It's the Revgear Micro Mini T Micro Tie Pads.